Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Fallout 76 video on the channel. We've had yet another new location added in with the recent Atlantic City update, and this one is really pointing fingers and clues as to something that could possibly come in later on in the game's life, but I don't know when. Could be around the corner, could be a year away, who knows. Anyways, let's dive in. The location itself is at the crosshair, and at the back of the crosshair, up against the kind of wall of the mountain, there's a new door that's been added. This door adds in the location called the Deserted Mine, and it's definitely a very interesting one. You come inside and there's not too much going on. I don't expect to find a whole new world under here, but there is a little fight scene when you first enter between some blood eagles and some mole miners. It's quite clear that there is a bit of a fight going on over this location, and the blood eagles have occupied it for the time being, but are clearly getting attacked still by mole miners. There's some very interesting things as you kind of walk through and explore this location. You've got like a little throne room going on where clearly there must be some boss of this little part of the clan of the Blood Eagles. And also there's a really kind of disturbing scene where you go down and there's a bunch of bodies of dead mole miners kind of stacked up on top of each other and constantly on fire. Clearly there is a lot going on here, and to kind of add to it, there is actually a couple of notes that have been found linking with the location inside, and it adds like a bit of conspiracy, I don't know, a bit something to look forward to. The first one is the most kind of exciting one, which is called Disgusting Creatures. On this note, it's very short and sweet. It says, "We're starting to think this place is only just part of a much bigger network of tunnels being used by those mumbling. Every time we cleared them out, more would show up, and they finally stopped appearing once we barricaded the tunnels with all the shit we found in here." Now this note for me is really exciting. There has been talks of a kind of tunnel system coming into Fallout 76, and this one actually describes it and mentions the fact of a much bigger network of tunnels. The words used does make you think that it is kind of linked with Murmur. The fact that they've thrown in the mumbling word in there, maybe referring to Murmur, and also the fact they're talking about all the shit that they're finding inside of here. Now, if you ever go and explore underneath the purveyor, there is a lot of random stuff getting hoarded underneath, and you can actually see part of these tunnels which these could be talking about. It would definitely be a kind of unexpected DLC if all of a sudden they announced something after Atlantic City, where they decided they were going to do a DLC based around, not Minerva, but Murmur even, and kind of explaining what the story is behind it more, and just looking into kind of this new tunnel system, which sounds extremely cool. There is one more note as well. It doesn't say who it is by or anything, but obviously it's presumed that it will be one of the Blood Eagles, and this just says, "I can't take the smell anymore. I told Carlos burning the bodies wouldn't help, but he didn't listen. They smell like wet dog and burnt plastic while they're still alive. The gas mask isn't helping either. I'm going outside before I throw up all over the place." But the question is, what do you think Bethesda are going to do with all of these mines, and what do you think they're planning adding all of these in? It is a question that these were actually added with the Steel Dawn update, but then left in the files as unused content, according to the wiki. So is it just going to be like a slowly but surely, they're going to keep adding stuff, and then they'll announce a DLC? Or maybe it's just, I don't know, new locations to add in for us to explore? Let me know down in the comments. This is just one of the locations we found so far that's been added in with the new Atlantic City update, so if there's any that I've missed or not covered yet, please comment them down below and I'll try and go and explore them and see what I can find out about them. For now though, if you want to check out the previous video where we go over the Mirelurk Den, feel free, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you all for watching, bye bye.